Welcome to Winters Out West. Today, we explore the forgotten founders, the unsung influencers. The early American Republic was shaped not only by the well-known architects of independence, but also by figures whose influence operated at the edges of political power. Among these were James Wilson, Luther Martin, and Mercy Otis Warren, three individuals whose ideas, writings, and arguments helped define the nation's early identity. Their contributions reveal a founding era marked by competing visions, intellectual diversity, and a constant struggle to balance liberty, authority, and civic responsibility. Though their names do not appear as prominently in popular memory, their work left a lasting imprint on the structure and spirit of the United States. Number 1. James Wilson. James Wilson entered the American story with a background steeped in Enlightenment philosophy, carrying with him a belief that legitimate government must rest on the consent of the governed. His role at the Constitutional Convention was substantial, shaping debates over representation, executive authority, and the relationship between the people and the national government. Wilson argued that sovereignty flowed from the people themselves, not from the states, and this principle became a cornerstone of the Constitution's design. His legal lectures later attempted to build a distinctly American jurisprudence grounded in natural rights and moral obligation. Despite his intellectual achievements, Wilson's later years were overshadowed by financial hardship and declining public standing. Yet the ideas he had championed continued to influence constitutional interpretation and democracy theory. Number 2. Luther Martin. Luther Martin represented a sharply different perspective, one rooted in the defense of state sovereignty and deep skepticism toward centralized authority. At the Constitutional Convention, he became one of the most vocal opponents of the Virginia Plan, warning that a strong national government could erode the independence of the states and threaten individual liberties. His lengthy speeches and persistent objections forced delegates to confront the risk of consolidation and contributed to the compromises that shaped the final document. After the convention, Martin remained a leading anti-federalist voice, arguing that the Constitution lacked adequate protections for personal freedoms. His criticisms helped fuel the demand for amendments, ultimately contributing to the creation of the Bill of Rights. Though often remembered for his confrontational style, Martin played a crucial role in ensuring that dissenting views shaped the nation's foundational debates. Number 3. Mercy Otis Warren. Mercy Otis Warren offered yet another dimension to the founding era, using her writing to influence political thought at a time where women were largely excluded from formal political life. Her plays and essays during the Revolution challenged British authority and encouraged resistance, while her correspondence with leading figures of the era reveals her deep engagement with the philosophical questions surrounding independence. After the war, Warren expressed concern that the new Constitution concentrated too much power in the national government, echoing the broader anxieties of the anti-federalist movement. Her landmark work, History of the Rise, Progress, and Termination of the American Revolution, provided one of the earliest comprehensive accounts of the conflict and offered a moral critique of the emerging political order. Warren's contributions expanded the intellectual boundaries of the founding era and demonstrated that political influence could be exercised through ideas as powerfully as through office. The stories of James Wilson, Luther Martin, and Mercy Otis Warren reveal a founding era shaped by more than the familiar names etched into monuments and textbooks. Their ideas, rooted in philosophy, dissent, and moral reflection, helped define the boundaries of federal power, the meaning of liberty, and the responsibilities of a republic. Though their contributions often unfolded outside the spotlight, they played essential roles in shaping the nation's early directions. Their presence on the margins of the founding narrative serves as a reminder that the American experiment grew not from a single vision, but from a chorus of competing perspectives. In recognizing these lesser-known figures, the story of the nation becomes richer, more complex, and more reflective of the many voices that helped shape its beginning.